Good evening. This is Eric Daigneault, and this is my presentation for Security and Protection for Cybercrime. And this is a presentation in reference to a security consultation for a company that's possibly going to experience a breach. This particular scenario is a data security consultation for a countrywide mental health clinic. They've recently expanded their data security, and they've come up with a concern that they've brought me in to address. The problem statement here is the countrywide mental health clinic adopted the Newbie data security system and has deployed that system all over the country to all of their clinics. It's in full effect. And this same security system in another company was breached by hackers looking for personal data. And Countrywide Mental Health Clinic needs to determine if they should keep the Newbie data system or revert back to the prior oldie data system that they used to use. Here's a quote that I want them to consider. And it states that computer security experts continue to express alarm about the current number of malicious software programs and the increase they expect to see in the future. Unfortunately, the statistics over the past several years have not improved. This is a quote from 2018, and it holds true as we move forward into the future. The technology is moving so fast, it's almost hard to keep up with law enforcement, arrest, and data security. Items to consider before they make this change is the cost to either keep the system or go back, and possible cost of loss if they don't change and there's a breach. They need to look at convenience and speed, which one holds the greatest security, and will there be any brand damage? And I mean that by saying if something were to happen to their security, like take Target for instance, it may damage their brand and customers may leave. The complexity of the security breach and its impact on the business processes and customer trust are factors that any business professional should understand and consider. Customer trust is huge with any company, and that's one thing they need to consider. Ethics and legal concerns, they are likely under a contract with the new system. They could breach that contract. Their data privacy could be a concern. And security itself, despite the numerous advantages of cloud computing to organizations, from the business perspective, a number of challenges such as security, data privacy, and contract law can remain inadequately addressed. Protection techniques for the countrywide mental health clinic. They should absolutely notify their members right away that something possibly has happened, that another company was breached, and put their customers on high alert and ask them to contact them if they see anything suspicious. Because this is a known issue, I would recommend additional staff be hired to monitor their systems. And one of the biggest recommendations I can make is work closely with that other company that had the breach. Find out how, where, why, and when it happened, and if they have any leads, and work with law enforcement that may be involved with the investigation into that other company's investigation. Basic legal rights, like anyone has, is to call the police. They have experts that look into these types of crimes. Let the experts take over and work the case. But at this time, you've not been breached. So I would highly recommend to keep the Newbie data security system in place, as it's the latest and greatest. And going back, you could possibly lose trust of your customers. Used 3 references here. I'll leave this up for just a moment. But again, as a security consultation, I recommend you stay with the Newbie system and work with the other company that was breached to prevent it from happening to you.